Hello everybody, welcome back for some fun, some airport sim. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in this evening, my friends. Appreciate everybody being here. Captain Hollywood, good to see you. Not Simple, welcome back. Biohazard, good to see you. Joe, good to see you. Ed, good to see you, man. Dominic, good to see you. Mike, welcome back, dude. McCrunchy, good to see you. Greg, welcome back. Skyworker, good to see you. MatthewO, welcome, man. Biohazard, good to see you. AJ, good to see you, man. Yuckfu, good to see you. Wyatt, welcome back. MN Sports Fan, good to see you. Zootopia Fan, welcome back. Mr. Midnight Maverick, good to see you, dude. Daniel Berry's in the house. Captain Will, what's up, man? Good to see you. Aiden, welcome back. Aviator Chill, good to see you. Cody, welcome back, man. Kevin, good to see you. Simple Ben, good to see you. Welcome back, everybody, for some airport sim. Chat, gonna need your help on this one. I have never played this game. I have no clue what we're about to attempt. But it should be fun. Something you should know about connecting the stairs and the jet bridge is that they usually lets you connect at a lower, a lot lower instead of right below the door. Okay, cool. I'll try and take that into account when I'm doing this one. Austin, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Kango, good to see you. Lefty Lab, welcome back, man. Hey, Cap, love these Thursday evening streams. Nice and chill. It is indeed, man. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it, guys. Let's get some tunes back on, shall we? We'll have some nice tunes in the background, if you will. I'll just keep some tunage going on. There is music and sounds in here, but God knows if they're copyrighted or not copyrighted, so we're just gonna play some tunes in the background here. Sweet. Well, friends, I think we should just jump right into it, right? I mean, that's usually what we do. Let's go. New game. Confirmation panel. Airports is a complicated game that contains multiple different... Do they not know who we are, chat? Different tasks require a deep knowledge of game mechanics. This is your first play or you haven't progressed throughout the tutorial section yet. We encourage you to do so. You can also watch a full tutorial play... Okay. Well, then let's... Tutorials? Do we want to do tutorials? Okay, tablet. Let's learn, chat. Let's learn together. This game is good, but way better in multiplayer. It's a lot to do alone. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Sure, follow me. All right, well, let's see how this goes.
Welcome to the beautiful EVGA airport, situated on the Faroe Islands. In this tutorial, you'll learn everything you need to know about the tablet. The tablet is an important part of the gameplay, as it's your primary source of information. It features everything you need to know to be able to perform tasks on the ground.
We're like being able to do that. All right. Press tab to open the tablet.
In the first tab from the left, named Operations, you'll discover and find all data about incoming and outgoing
Blue, what's up,
flights
man? Good to see you,
you're
dude.
due to handle.
All right. Easy enough.
In the Map tab, as the name suggests, there's a map of the airport displaying your current position and all available vehicles and aircraft to be used.
Okay.
And in the final tab named Weather, you'll find all the options available to manipulate weather conditions at your present location.
Okay.
We shall discuss each of these tabs in detail.
All right.
The screen is divided into two columns. The left-hand side acts as a timetable for all flights that are scheduled to take place at the airport on the present day, but divided into arrivals and departures.
Okay, fair enough.
At the top, there's a button that filters the flights and shows only the ones you're assigned to handle on the day.
Okay.
Each flight is displayed in an ordered grid where all the information you'll need is displayed. Arrival time, flight number, arrival or departure location, and stand number are located on the left.
Okay.
The right-hand side displays a list of tasks you'll have to complete when handling the aircraft.
Yeah.
To view them, tasks are arranged in the order in which they should be completed. When you complete an action, it will be crossed off, and those which are yet to be performed have empty markers on the left side of each task title. Now
Easy
we'll
enough.
head to the Map tab. Whilst at EVGA, you won't need the map too much. However, at larger airports such as Keflavik or Warsaw, it will be a major player in getting to where you need to be.
Agreed.
The map features will show you the quickest route to your destination and, in addition, the location of available airport vehicles, aircraft and aircraft stands.
Okay.
Pretty much everything to help you navigate the aprons.
USA Emergency Vehicles, what's up, man? Good to see you,
To
dude.
navigate the map, use the controls displayed on screen.
Okay.
To zoom in and out, use the controls displayed on screen. To rotate the view, use the controls displayed on screen.
Rotate the view. Rotate the view, use the controls displayed on the screen. Okay, yeah, we got all that.
The GPS view is always centered on your position and rotates around it.
Okay. It's always good.
And finally, the Weather tab. At the top, you'll notice that two different clocks are displayed. The first one, from the left, displays the local time at the airport, and the second one shows UTC time, which is used as a common time zone in aviation.
Correct.
UTC time is calculated relative to the prime meridian passing through the famous town in the United Kingdom, Greenwich, which is also known as the centre of time. Below the clocks, you'll find a slider that allows you to manipulate the time in AirportSim.
Okay, you can. That's kind of cool. You can set it at whatever you want.
Under the slider, you'll find a calendar where you can select any date. Try it for yourself and see how the height of the sun changes depending on the time of year. The Live button will automatically set the date, time, and weather conditions to what they currently are in your present location. In this instance, the weather data is fetched and based upon the most recent Mentha weather data at EVGA Airport.
Pretty cool.
The Apply button is used to apply the selected time in-game.
Okay.
At the very bottom, there are weather presets that you will be able to select to recreate predefined weather conditions.
I love how it defaults to 69% cloud coverage as well. Can we take a second to appreciate that, chat?
Some selected conditions, such as cloud cover and storm, cannot be manipulated once applied.
Okay.
Using the sliders, you'll be able to change and adjust individual weather conditions. On the left, there is a visualization of the cloud height. The lower line corresponds to the height of the cloud base above sea level. The upper line displays the height of cloud tops above sea level.
Okay.
Adjustments of weather conditions are done in real time and do not need to be applied like time changes. Good job! You've now learned how to use the tablet in AirportSim. In the next tutorial, you'll be on your way to learning the basics of ground handling.
Let's go, chat. Mission complete. Yay. Follow me. Let's go. Archibald. That's a new one. I like that name. Archibald. Let's see what he comes back and calls you tonight, Mopar. Oh.
Now, you'll learn about one of the most essential vehicles contributing to the everyday function of an airport. The Follow Me vehicle. Its general purpose is to guide aircraft to designated parking gates or specific areas of the airport safely.
Looks like X-Plane
It's used
anti-aliasing.
when arriving pilots are unfamiliar with the airport, or when the aircraft requires special support during taxiing.
Did they contact Laminar Research for their anti-aliasing?
Checkered Follow Me vehicle parked at the terminal for this task. Approach and enter the vehicle.
Let's go. Oh, fuck. I got to get used to that mouse input. That is
An inbound aircraft
rough.
will be arriving soon, and I have received information that the crew has requested Follow Me support.
Oh.
Start the vehicle and activate its warning lights.
E. Press. Is that O or 0? O.
Open the tablet and switch to the Map tab. You will see
Tablet.
the route to meet the aircraft at the designated taxiway intersection. Remember that every aircraft moving on the apron has priority on taxiways and intersections. Drive on the designated roads on the apron near the terminal.
Okay. How do I... Oh boy. I feel like we're in a Hyundai. Hyundai Santa Fe, chat. Let's fucking go.
Didn't know we were playing Explain this evening.
Austin, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your support, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, my man. Yes, this is Explain 13. Quick little look, chat, at Explain 13. That's what this is today. It's just a quick little. I got some insider friends over at Laminar Research, Austin, and it's a quick little exclusive look at Explain 13. Controller support is way better. Okay. I may have to whip out the controller then at some point. We're definitely going to play this again because I feel like we're only going to scratch the surface of this today. Oh, I see an airplane. Can I go faster than 60 kilometers an hour? I guess not. Watch out for the SQ, dude. They finally fixed X-Plane. It looks great. Yeah. Whee. I allowed to rip medicine while I taxi this plane in? Come on, how does this guy get lost? Look at the size of this airport. It's like, what do you need help with, sir? It's literally like 2 taxiways. I mean, this is definitely something. Definitely is. Are we passing an active runway right now, chat? We are. Clear left. Clear right. Hey, buddy, you lost? What, max 8, chat? Look at that. Max 8? No. 737-800.
Great. Now I will explain step by step what you need to do.
Okay.
Position yourself in front of the plane so that the back of your vehicle is facing the aircraft's nose. Now, you need to activate the follow me sign on the roof of your vehicle so that the pilot knows to follow you.
Okay.
Follow the instructions displayed on screen.
Okay. Press K.
Great. Now follow the map's path directions to the parking area assigned to this aircraft.
Let's go, dude.
Maintain a speed of about 30 kilometers an hour. Stay within sight of the pilots and do not stray too far from the aircraft.
Oh, boy.
The distance between you and the aircraft should never be less than 100 meters or more than 250 meters.
Can I,
If you need the aircraft to stop suddenly, press the displayed button, which activates the stop sign on your vehicle's display.
I wonder if Toby eye tracker works in this. That'd be kind of cool. I could totally see the Toby tracker working really well for a game like this. This pilot seems quite daft. Oh man, the guy taxiing. Wish there was like it's just like stop or go. There's no in between. We're either stopping or we're going. If you do donuts, does it follow? It's a great question. We probably shouldn't try that on the tutorial, but it'd be cool if you could see him in the mirror. I don't think you can. We have that little thing right there, though. Shows how far he is on the left side. Try to use cruise control. I don't think there is cruise control. Yo, Cap, 88300 just came out on Xbox. So excited. I've heard great things. Hey, nice. Awesome. Very cool. $100 to 250. Yeah. Trying to keep it around 100. Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Come on, buddy. Austin's piloting the plane. Should have a rear view mirror, man, where we can like see the plane behind us instead of turning our head around like that. Red line in the Hyundai. Reggie, my man, 5 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Reg. Thanks for your support, dude. I appreciate that. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, Reg. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, we just got a gifted membership to the channel. Please make sure you say thank you. Thank you, Reg. Appreciate you. I know you can't see him in the mirror. Probably performance issues. Not very performance friendly. In Aero Mexico? No, it's their own livery. Walter White 737 Max on there. It's actually a 737-800. The scimitars looked like Maxes from a distance. Jordan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. It looks like X-Plane. It literally does. Like the broken anti-aliasing and shit. It really does look like X-Plane. Pretty sure I have the anti-aliasing all the way up, too. I may be able to edit that in a sec, but... what do I have to do here?
Great. The pilot can already identify their parking area thanks to your guidance.
Wow.
Drive to the end and park on the service road in the designated area.
Is that Captain Sim?
Austin, thank you for another $5 donation, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, dude. Where do they want me to go? Or what? I don't know where he wants me to go. He said drive to the end and park in the service area. Did I miss where I was supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to go over here. There were two from the plane. Don't worry, we're coming back. It said they didn't need me anyways. Am I supposed to like cut this guy off? Don't mind me, dude. Don't mind me.
You have just learned how to perform a general follow-me procedure. In any case, you'll have to be constantly conscious of the traffic of other aircraft on the airport apron and triple check which stand you need to bring the aircraft to. See you later.
It's true. Alright, good tutorial. I like that one. It was a good tutorial. Marshalling. Oh, baby. Let's fucking go, chat.
In this tutorial, you will learn how to work as an aircraft marshaller. Some of the gates are equipped with an automatic visual docking guidance system, or AVDGS, which, just like a marshaller, except digital, also guides an aircraft correctly into parking gates. The remaining stands that do not have this system are handled by a member of ground crew to marshal aircraft in. The goal is for the marshaller to assist the pilot in accurately maneuvering the aircraft onto the correct parking tee. The cockpit crew sit above the main wheel of the aircraft and don't have clear visibility to provide an exact idea of its location. So it's crucial this process is accurately managed from the outside to result in the most correct parking position, allowing equipment such as jetways to properly and safely connect to the aircraft.
They've done a really good job, like,
As you can
explaining.
see, the correct points or parking tees are marked on the central line where the aircraft is supposed to park. Each aircraft should stop with its front wheel on the line. At EVGA, there are special cases where the lines are painted and marked differently than usual. Pilots must make an almost 90-degree turn so that the ground markings are visible correctly when they approach the stand head-on. And the lines are marked by perpendicular lines or lines that mark the end or beginning of a turn. Each gate is marked by a white or red line. No objects or vehicles should be present within their range unless the gate is specifically not in use.
Okay.
As you can see at the first stand, there are cones lying there. Your task is to clear the stand and move them to a safe place. We have a designated area where you must carry the cones to.
Where's the designated area? Oh, over here. Chat, making my bucks here in the airport world, okay? Listen, you guys are always yelling at me I should be a pilot. This is where you gotta start. This is where you start, chat. You gotta be running ground crew, picking shit up. Let's go, baby. We paying for flight school.
The aircraft is already approaching the stand.
Let's go.
Take up position by the stand, following the information displayed on the screen.
Professional. You guys ready for this?
The aircraft has now positioned itself at the base of the stand. Guide it to the second tee, which is highlighted. Remember that the parked aircraft's front wheels must be on the line, and the aircraft itself should be as parallel to it as possible. Follow the controls displayed on the screen to guide the aircraft.
Natural. You see that lineup, chat? You see that? Natural. An absolute natural. I know. Absolute natural. No, wait. Why? He didn't stop.
Great. You have just learned how to marshal an aircraft onto a stand safely and accurately. you
That's
next
the pilot's
time.
fault. I'm blaming the pilot on that one. He didn't stop in time. That was a great tutorial. Again, a lot of fun. Really cool. Chocks and cones. I feel like this is self-explanatory, but... No dance, you know, right?
In this tutorial, you will learn how to secure an aircraft in its place at a gate following standard safety procedures. You will do this with the use of chocks to be placed under all the aircraft's wheels and cones to be placed at critical areas around the aircraft,
All right.
where we do not want curious passengers or unauthorized personnel approaching.
Curious
As you can
passengers.
see, a plane is approaching the gate. Collect a full set of wheel chocks at the indicated area.
Let's go, baby. Oh. Wait. I can pick them all up.
The aircraft has arrived at the gate, and its engines and all beacon lights are switched off. You may safely approach the aircraft's front set of wheels. Place a set of chocks under the wheels. To do this, approach and point at the front wheels and press the displayed button to place a set of chocks.
Phil.
Great! I think you've got the hang of it. Repeat the same process for the rear left and right wheel sets. Now head over to the indicated set of cones. To raise them, press the displayed button, click the displayed button to rotate them upwards, and use the displayed button to position them. To throw the object, hold down the displayed button.
Meatball, walk in front of an engine.
Just like with the chocks, place the cones in their indicated areas. The order in which you do this doesn't matter.
I just got a thing that called me something. Whoa. The fuck is that? Was that the engine spooling down? Jesus. I thought the engines were already spooled off, man. My bad, homies. Shit. I got sucked in, Chad. I am no longer alive.
Now, the bypass pin needs to be inserted into its slot on the strut of the front wheels. The purpose of this pin is to prevent the cockpit crew from having any steering control of this wheel, as it can pose a danger to the crew on the ground if moved accidentally. It also allows the ground crew to take control of steering of the aircraft by bypassing the aircraft's pressurized hydraulic systems during a pushback procedure.
Why did he just
You'll
get
learn
so
more about
loud?
this in another tutorial. Now approach the front wheel and firmly insert the bypass pin in its slot indicated by the marker. Congratulations! You have just prepared and secured the aircraft for parking and further servicing. Now, we will present you with the same scenario, but in reverse. You'll need to collect all the previously placed safety articles efficiently and safely. At EVGA Airport, we have a unique situation where an aircraft can leave the stand and taxi without being pushed back onto the taxiway.
Which one is it? I'm ready.
The final step of this process will be taking the bypass
Put me in,
pin
Coach.
out of the front gear strut, and the aircraft can go on its way. The aircraft has already been serviced and is waiting for it to be released from the ground crew's hands. Each parking gate or parking stand is identified by a red or white perimeter outline. When the aircraft is in motion and its engines are running, no unnecessary objects, vehicles, or personnel should be inside this area. This is due to the risk of the aircraft colliding with a vehicle or unwanted objects being sucked into the engine.
Of course.
If such a situation occurs and the area is not clear, you'll be notified through your in-game tablet.
Okay.
Collect the cones and wheel chocks and place them in safe areas outside the parking stand's perimeter. Finally, head back over to the aircraft, remove the bypass pin, and leave the area.
Chat, look at me. It's my first day on the job. Just trying to impress the boss. Doing a great job here. Doing a great job here, chat. Boss is watching. Put him down nicely. I'm just kind of running through the tutorial, Flatboy, but we're definitely going to play this again. Yeah, we're definitely going to play it with some friends and stuff. Oh, I have to take the bypass and everything out at the same time, okay?
Congratulations! You have completed the training on securing an aircraft when parked at a gate.
You dropped some cones back there.
Maybe, just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, GPU. Chat, we're flying through this right now. Game looks fun. Definitely has potential, that's for sure, man. Definitely has some seems like I could see it being hilariously and amazing with a bunch of friends and stuff.
Ground power unit, which is known as GPU in aviation jargon.
Aviation jargon.
What exactly does the GPU do? Besides what its name gives away, let me explain that to you. After land.
Yeah.
Shortly after land.
Yeah.
During this time, the cockpit crew and ground handling.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you need to use the tug parked in the marked area and transport the GPU to the position next to the aircraft. There's already an aircraft parked there, which is scheduled to depart soon. This will give us a chance to show you the complete process of connecting and disconnecting the GPU. Before you start, you need to connect the GPU to the tow hook of the tug so that you can transport it. It's quite simple. You need to back up the tug so that the hook is close to coupling with the GPU. Then get out of the tug, approach the rear and follow the action displayed on the screen to couple them together.
Alright, let's do it. Little tanks. Look at that, chat. Professional.
Great. Just remember that you hook and unhook other trailers in the same way.
Okay.
Hop back in the tug and head over to the aircraft as indicated.
Okay. Don't hit the airplane, chat, whatever we do.
Now, detach the GPU from the tug and go to the rear side of it, where you'll need to open the hatch revealing the control panel. Now I'll show you the generator startup sequence. You'll operate it using the controls displayed on the screen as we go.
This is pretty
Toggle
neat,
the
man.
power on button. This will activate the generator battery. Now, you'll need to hold down the engine start button for approximately 3 seconds until the engine starts.
One, 2, 3.
Now, we have to wait 30 seconds until the engine heats up and the oil temperature reaches 80 degrees Celsius. In the meantime, go to the nose of the aircraft and open the hatch where the connector is located. Great. Now on the side of the GPU, there's a slot containing a cable. You need to pick up the cable and plug plug it into the aircraft's power socket. To
They're
pick
just
up the
charging it.
cable,
It's just like a big
follow the
iPhone.
action displayed on screen.
Big iPhone charger, chat. No problem.
Connect the cable to the aircraft's power socket.
See?
Perfect. Now go back to the panel and switch the engine setting knob from idle to run. Then press the DC output button to the on position. Now notify the cockpit crew through the communication panel that they can turn off the APU and switch to GPU power.
Ground the
Open
cockpit.
this panel using the controls displayed on screen.
Press 1 to open the communications panel.
Navigate to the flight deck option, then APU, and then turn off the APU. Great! Now the aircraft is powered only by the GPU, and the rest of the ground crew and the aircraft crew can continue with their work. Now it's time to teach you how to disconnect an aircraft's ground power prior to departure.
Very important. Don't just pull it out.
Obviously, we can't just unplug the cable and leave the crew without power.
Of course. It'd be silly.
When you finish all your other tasks and it's time to disconnect the GPU, you'll need to inform the crew that they can start the APU. We'll teach you how to do that on this aircraft. Head over to the indicated area. Approach the aircraft from the side where the GPU is parked. Your task now is to notify the cockpit crew that they may start the APU. To do this, open the communication panel using the controls displayed on screen. Select Flight Deck, APU, and Start APU. Great, the crew has just started the APU. Go to the back of the aircraft, specifically under its tail, and listen to the APU's startup sequence. If you want to, remove your protective headphones using the displayed button. To check the startup progress, open the tablet and select the aircraft you're currently at. In the task table, you'll find information about the startup progress. Now fully operational.
Nice sounds.
Now go to the panel and switch the DC output to off. Then turn the engine switch from run to idle. Finally, unplug the cable connected to the aircraft and place it back into the GPU. Great! Everything went according to plan. Now you need to return the GPU to the designated location at the parking ramp to complete the tutorial. Congratulations! You've
Chat,
just
we're
learned
professionals,
how to operate the GPU after arrival and before departure of an aircraft.
Got
See
this.
you later.
Bye. Phew. Professionals. Absolute professionals, chat. Ooh. Ooh. Passenger stairs. When do we take off? Saturday. We take off on Saturday. All right, let's do it.
You will now learn how to operate the passenger stairs.
Uh-oh.
Generally, there are two common ways to disembark an aircraft, via jetway or stairs. There should be a passenger stairs vehicle nearby. Walk up to it and get behind the wheel. There are several ways to access an aircraft. Today, we will show you how to operate the passenger stairs vehicle. As you can see, it's equipped with a movable stairs platform that can move up and down to adjust to the different door heights of various aircraft types. This solution is used at airport parking stands where a jetway may not be present, or at the rear of an aircraft where a jetway can't reach.
Let's go.
The vehicle is located near the terminal in the parking area. Get into it.
Yep.
Okay, an aircraft is waiting for you at one of the stands. Drive around to the indicated L1 door area and park the stairs vehicle opposite the door with the stairs facing it. Remember that the left side of the aircraft is always designated for passenger or crew service, so no matter what type of aircraft it is, you will always approach the stairs from the left side. Now that you're in place, you need to slowly move closer to the aircraft door. To make it easier for you, switch the camera to the outside view using the button displayed on the screen.
So he wants me here.
Slowly approach the lower edge of the door. To make things a little easier, on the dashboard of the vehicle's cab, you will see two illuminating lights, one red and one green. The red light indicates that you aren't correctly aligned with or near enough to the door. The green light blinks when you are at the ideal distance from the aircraft's door to deploy the vehicle's standing supports and to raise the stairs platform if necessary. When the light illuminates a solid green color, it means the vehicle is in place and secured. This indicates that you can continue up the stairs and safely open the door.
Yeah, we're definitely hitting the...
Remember not to slam the vehicle into the aircraft. The lip of the stairs only needs to be barely touching the edge.
I have to wait. I'm trying to go ahead. I'm trying to do the tutorial. I don't know what it wants me to do, like... Yes, we're here. Those lights ain't changing, man. I mean, are we not, like, perfectly aligned with that right now? And it's... I don't understand. One would think that that would be perfect. I don't understand. Lift the stairs up? There's no, like... There's nothing that shows the controls on how to lift the stairs up. Oh, wait. Okay, I see what you're saying. Hold on. I can't interact with anything, and I can't get out. So I'm not quite... Arrow key up. Oh. How come it didn't tell me anything?
Now, you need to deploy the vehicle's standing supports. Use the button displayed on the screen to do so.
That's a little bit weird. Okay.
Now, you're safely secured in place. Exit the vehicle and walk up the stairs. Open the aircraft's door.
Yeah, they definitely didn't say anything about arrow keys unless I missed that.
Once the door is open, pull the left and right barriers into place to secure the safe passage of crew and passengers by preventing the possibility of a grievous fall. Great work. Everything is ready for passengers to disembark safely from the aircraft.
Never catch me. You'll never catch me.
To disconnect the stairs from the aircraft, you need to perform all of these actions in reverse order. I think you can give that a go on your own when the opportunity arises, right? See you in the next tutorial.
Thank you. That was a confusing one. That was one of the more, I don't know, that one was weird. That one was real weird. Alright, hopefully catering's not as weird. Fingers crossed. How do you find this game so far? Good. It's pretty cool, man. It's definitely interesting. If you're like a fan of like airports and that type of stuff, I think you'll enjoy it.
In today's tutorial, we'll teach you how to replenish food, snacks, and refreshments in an aircraft's galley using a catering truck.
Foods
the
and
frequency
snacks.
of catering services being ordered depends on the airline and the length of the flight. Often, airlines replenish their supplies based on a full return leg, so they don't need to get catering service again at the destination airport. On your tablet, you'll find information on which aircraft you need to service and where.
Okay.
Now, select the highlighted flight that we're going to serve. We see that the aircraft we'll be servicing is parked at gate 9. Now, enter the catering truck, drive to the position, and stop in front of the rear right doors of the aircraft.
Okay.
Your task now is to connect the catering truck to the aircraft. It looks very similar to operating stairs, only instead of passengers, we load food. Drive under the right rear door and stop. Then extend the supports using the button displayed on screen. Now, raise the platform using the displayed button. Make
You didn't
sure
say that
that
before.
it is at the same height as the silver plate under the doors. And just like with the stairs, a flashing green light means you can confirm the connection to the aircraft. And a steady green light means the connection has been made. To confirm the connection, press the button displayed on screen. Great! Now a ground handling member will take care of loading and unloading the carts with supplies. On the tablet, you
That's
can
pretty
check
cool.
the progress of loading and unloading. During the overall catering process, you'll be able to perform other tasks around the aircraft.
Okay. That's kind of cool. Neat. How many bags of peanuts do they need? Who knows, man? %. You'll cap do fuel and push back. Both are super fun. Oh, we will, man. We're going to do all the tutorials. Don't you worry.
Okay, the loading has finished. To disconnect the vehicle from the aircraft, press the displayed button. Then lower the container to the base position using the displayed button. Now retract the supports using the displayed button. Great! You have just completed the process of replenishing food and supplies on an aircraft using a catering truck. See you later.
Bye. All right. That one was straightforward. After we've, so it's going to be shuttle bus is the next one. When I try and do the Discord, it doesn't let me. It says I don't have permission or link is invalid. You ever been removed from the Discord? It's weird. Shouldn't be doing that.
Hi. In this tutorial, you'll be responsible for transporting passengers to and from an aircraft as an airport shuttle bus driver. You'll do this task using the bus. This is the most popular means of transport at airports in Europe. Okay, enough talking, let's get to work. In the previous tutorial, you learned how to attach stairs to an aircraft. So now, we will use your skills to prepare for passenger service. So, get in the passenger stairs vehicle and connect them to the plane at the location indicated on your tablet.
I have to wait till his beacon lights off. Oh, no, I don't. I don't understand this map. Is it just me or is this shit really weird? Like, I don't understand the paths and shit that they... I don't know. It's weird. Oh. Apparently that's not good enough. Oh no, sorry, you have to confirm the connection. I forgot about that. Okay. Confirmed connection. Now I can open that.
Great! Looks like you've got the hang of this. Now, we can take care of the disembarkation process. Get behind the wheel of the bus and we'll get to work. Drive the bus to the aircraft where you just attached the stairs. But before you do that, we'll teach you how to read the information on your tablet that you need for this task. You'll find it in the Operations tab under Flight Number X-Ray Yankee Zulu 1234. As you can see, you need to pick up passengers from the aircraft parked at stand 10 and take them to gate 1. Cautiously approach the aircraft and park the bus in the indicated area opposite the stairs. Ensure you park so that the right side of your bus is facing the stairs.
Don't touch the airplane, chat.
Looks like it's time to open the doors for the passengers to board the bus. To do this, you need to open the 3 doors on the right side of the vehicle by pressing the button displayed on screen. Great! The Passengers will be deplaning in just a moment.
Chat, we are literally GSX
Wait
right
until
now.
all passengers have safely boarded the bus, and then
Like,
close
we
the
are
doors
GSX.
using the button displayed on screen. Once everything is ready, the route in your tablet will be updated and will lead you to the gate where the passengers will disembark.
Damn it, boy. What's up, man? Hashtag we are GSX. Is there any other reason I'm not able to join? It's weird. Is Dan in here, or if Mopar's in here, they can send you a custom join, but you should be able to join. Even when you put, like, what about exclamation point Discord? These guys are much faster than GSX, though. Look at them. They're going. Wait, it's literally the same models. Hold on a second. Look, that's literally the same guy from GSX. These are the same people. I wonder if this is just like free assets or something. This is literally the same people as GSX. Like that guy this guy that's about to get on.
Okay, now carefully transport the passengers to the terminal at gate number 1. Follow the path marked on the GPS. Remember, you're driving a bus with standing people, so you need to be careful. In scenario mode, you'll be assessed for passenger safety. As this is a tutorial, the passengers are specially trained to deal with novice bus drivers and to expect the unexpected. Avoid sharp turns at high speeds and sudden stops. Ensure to park the bus with the right side facing the terminal. Then open the doors to allow passengers to disembark. Remember to only open the doors on the gate side.
Definitely didn't want me to go through there.
Great! Since we're also picking up passengers for the next flight, don't close the doors to the bus. As soon as all the passengers have left the bus, the next ones will begin boarding.
Interesting. It's fucking, I just can't believe it's the GSX models, man. Cruise at 605 knots, ground speed to 320. Oof. Could you imagine if we could actually be GSX and Microsoft? I mean, dude, that's where I think the future's going, man, is something like this tied to like flight sim. Like you're gonna be able to be the ground service, kind of like VATSIM is to, like, you know, gives us ATC. I think the future is gonna be like these types of things paired with flight sim, and it's gonna be like this whole thing together. That's where I see this going. Now, it could take us 20 years, 30 years, but that's how I kind of see all of this working. What's your Discord name? William? Right, Sean? That's what I'm saying. Cross-platform will be the future. I mean, as long as Xbox and PlayStation and stuff, the security checks. Where'd that girl come from? She came from like all the way over here, randomly. I don't know. Check in a second, William. Or Dan if you're here, or Mopar.
Everyone is now on board. Close the doors and get ready to take the passengers to the aircraft you collected your previous passengers from. The GPS route should already be displayed. Follow it to get over to the aircraft.
Alright.
Once you've arrived back, just like before, park next to the stairs with the right side facing them.
Alright. Doors are closed.
Then open the doors of the bus so that passengers can board.
There we go. Another update for the A300? Damn. Probably for Xbox compatibility or some other updates that came through. Not very many passengers for a 737 flight.
Great! Now all that's left is to close the doors, remove the stairs, and park the bus back in the parking spot where we started. Congratulations! You have completed the tutorial on transporting passengers to and from an aircraft. See you again!
Alright, there we go. Alright, give me a second. Let me check on William. Discord. I don't know why. I don't know why you can't join the Discord, man. I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure why. Alright, where are we now? Shuttle bus jet bridge. No, you're good, Mopar. It's good.
In today's tutorial, you will learn how to operate a terminal passenger jetway, also known as a jet bridge or air bridge. Jetways are mobile structures that are permanently attached to the terminal building on one side and connect to the aircraft on the other side to create a bridge for passengers to move from the terminal to the aircraft safely. Jetways are the most popular means of transport for passengers at large and medium airports. Without further ado, climb the stairs to the jetway. Now, let's talk about the construction and how it moves.
Okay.
Most jetways are divided into three parts. remaining, the telescopic bridge, finally the rotunda, which allows for adjustment by rotating around its circumference. Below is a mechanism that raises the entire bridge, and at ground level there are wheels that move the rotunda and telescopic parts. Now let's discuss the controls.
Alright.
On the panel, you'll see a screen that displays the jetway's wheels. They show the relative rotation of the wheels in relation to the rotunda.
Okay.
You control the rotation and forward and backward movement of the wheels with the controls displayed on screen.
Okay.
Then, to rotate the rotunda, use the buttons displayed on the screen.
Okay.
To change the height of the cabin, use the buttons displayed on screen.
Okay.
Now you understand how to move the jetway. So let's move on to docking it to an aircraft. You need to position the jetway so that the platform threshold is level with the metal plate under the aircraft door. The door next to you must be aligned with the aircraft door. Remember to be careful around the aircraft to avoid damaging it. As with stairs, when you are properly positioned, a green light will start flashing, indicating that you can extend the canopy to the aircraft. To connect to the aircraft, press the button displayed on screen.
I think I got it. Apparently we got it.
Great! The cabin crew will now open the doors. Passengers will soon be disembarking and boarding.
Alright.
For tutorial purposes, we'll skip this step and go straight to disconnecting from the... After all the passengers have boarded or disembarked, the crew will close the doors. Then, to retract the canopy, press the...
Okay.
Now switch the camera using the button displayed on screen.
Yeah.
After each operation, the jetway must always return to its designated parking position, which is highlighted for you now. Guide the jetway so that the wheels are in this area. Great! You have just learned how to operate a terminal passenger jetway. Remember that it takes some time for all passengers to board. During this time, you can perform other tasks around the aircraft.
Okay. Makes
See
sense.
you later.
Alright. That was pretty easy. Pretty simple. I understood that. Interesting. Okay. Luggage, fueling. Okay. We'll do luggage, I guess. Shit, chat, I feel like this tutorial is going to be our entire stream. I didn't realize the tutorial was going to take an hour and a half.
In this tutorial, you'll learn how to service the luggage holds on a 737 MAX 8 aircraft.
Ooh.
To perform this task, you'll need a vehicle with a loading belt, a tug, and luggage carts attached to the tug.
Alright.
Firstly, prepare for luggage collection by opening the right forward and rear cargo doors in advance.
Okay.
To do this, approach the cargo door and open it using the action displayed on the screen.
Okay.
Great. Next, you need to position the luggage loader at the rear cargo hold. But before we start, remember to always unload the aircraft starting from the rear of the plane.
Yes.
Why? The center of gravity of every aircraft is generally concentrated between the front and rear wheels as much as possible. To avoid a sudden weight imbalance potentially causing the aircraft to tip back onto its tail, you must first unload the rear hold so that the front of the plane is more heavily loaded than the rear. This situation is also known as tail strike. Now get behind the wheel of the luggage loader and drive it to the rear cargo hold. Stop in the indicated zone. Alright, now your task is to adjust the height of the conveyor belt so that it is just below the door threshold. This will make it easier for you to enter the luggage hold. Do this using the buttons displayed on screen. Next, carefully drive up to the luggage hold. Don't hit the plane with any force during this process. The lip of the conveyor belt only needs to be just near the lower edge of the hold door. Great. Now we need to drive the tug and carts behind the loader so we can start collecting luggage. Now attach the luggage cart to the tug. To do this, position the rear tow hitch of the tug with the hook of the cart, then exit and follow the action prompts displayed on the screen to attach them.
Am I not close enough?
Remember, you can attach several carts together. The question is whether the tug has enough power to tow them and whether you have enough skill to attach them together.
Oh, this is a
Now
challenge?
drive the tug with the cart behind the loader that you set up earlier. Leave yourself enough space to handle the luggage safely. Then exit the tug. Enter the luggage hold and manually load the bags onto the conveyor belt and then onto the cart. To enter the luggage hold, press the button on screen to crouch.
Wait, don't I have to... Don't I have to, like, do something? Don't I have to turn this on or something? Yeah, there we go. Oh, what happened?
Alright, now move to the front hold and retrieve the luggage from there. You already know what to do.
Okay. So move this guy out of the way. Ooh, professional. Go Y. Only 3 bags.
sorting area and transfer them to the belt that will direct them to the terminal.
Okay. Can I turn this off first? This is literally a virtual job. It is. It really is. Wait, how do I... I don't understand how I get into there. Do, like, these things open up for you? Oh, they do. Nice. Oh. Oh. Good thing it's not a plane.
Start the belt by pressing the button on the side and gently lay the suitcases on it to deliver them to the baggage claim.
He says gently. We did it. And my job as an old regional airline worker, just what I always wanted. Nice.
Great! Now we will deal with loading luggage onto the aircraft. Luggage is collected from the luggage sorting area through the appropriate slides, where it is automatically sorted by the system to make our work easier. Open the tablet and go to the operations list, then select Flight Mike Sierra 3214 in the departures section to check the box number where you will collect incoming luggage. As you can see, the suitcases will be delivered to the box indicated on the tablet. Drive there and wait for the luggage.
Luggage room 1. Okay. This thing doesn't like to turn.
Your task will be to load the suitcases onto the luggage carts and deliver them to the front luggage compartment. Your task will be to load the suitcases onto the luggage carts and deliver them to the front luggage compartment.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now just like when unloading luggage, you need to use the luggage loader to load the luggage. Place it under the front cargo doors and adjust the tape to the correct height. Remember to start the tape to move the suitcases up towards the aircraft. You'll have to enter and neatly arrange the suitcases inside the cargo hold.
I'm doing well, Minecraft Maniac. How are you, man? You're really not going to let me in because it's not going to let me crouch underneath? Please let me in. Please let me in. No. Jesus Christ. Okay, you gonna let me in now? Ah, thank you. Too much oh, that's right, they want... That's why it wasn't working. Okay, they want 3 and 3. I wasn't looking at the top left. Silly me. Okay. You allowed to drive under the wing? Where the hell did that other bag go? Oh. Don't mind me. Definitely didn't just drop your bag. Even if you fit under it, you have to go around. Makes sense, yeah.
As a final step, transport all the vehicles to the parking area so that they don't obstruct other activities. How to unload and load luggage on a 737 MAX aircraft.
Interesting.
See you later.
See you. Alright. Now, I wonder if it's going to be different. We probably should do the luggage for an E320. Might as well. Listen, at this point, the stream is just going to be like a tutorial stream.
tutorial, you'll learn how to service the luggage holds on an Airbus A320 neo
Oh, we're gonna do
aircraft.
fuel. Yeah, we'll do all of the tutorials.
To perform this task, you'll need a vehicle with a loading belt, a tug, and luggage carts attached to the tug. Firstly, prepare for luggage collection by opening the right forward and rear cargo doors in advance.
Look at the Airbus.
Unlike the 737, where we simply open the cargo hold door with a handle, on
It's
the
a Neo.
Airbus A320, these doors are opened using a combination of a handle and hydraulic actuators. The exception is the smallest cargo hold door located at the very back of the aircraft. It's known as the bulk cargo door. To open the door, approach the cargo hold door and use the action displayed on the screen to open it. Alright, as you can see, the door has opened slightly, but not fully. This is because it is operated using an electrical hydraulic system. To open it fully, you need to use the indicated switch panel. Now approach and open the highlighted hatch. After opening, stand directly under the switch. To lift the door to its maximum angle, use the actions displayed on the screen. You'll notice that the door is fully open when the green light on the panel illuminates.
Damn. I had no clue.
Great. Now repeat that for the rear luggage compartment.
Wait, what? I had no clue 320s were like this.
Great. Next, you need to position the luggage loader at the rear cargo hold. But before we start, remember to always unload the aircraft starting from the rear of the plane. Why? The center of gravity of every aircraft is generally concentrated between the front and rear wheels as much as possible. To avoid a sudden weight imbalance potentially causing the aircraft to tip back onto its tail, you must first unload the rear hold so that the front of the plane is more heavily loaded than the rear. This situation is also known as tail strike. Now get behind the wheel of the luggage loader and drive it to the rear cargo hold.
Oh, we're already there.
Stop in the indicated zone.
We are already there.
Alright, now your task is to adjust the height of the conveyor belt so that it is just below the door threshold. This will make it easier for you to enter the luggage hold. Do this using the buttons displayed on screen. Next, carefully drive up to the luggage hold. Don't hit the plane with any force during this process. The lip of the conveyor belt only needs to be just near the lower edge of the hold door. Great. Now we need to drive the tug and carts behind the loader.
Can I
so we
use
can
this loader
start
too?
collecting luggage. Now attach the luggage cart to the tug. To do this, position the rear tow hitch of the tug with the hook of the cart, then exit and follow the action prompts displayed on the screen to attach them.
There we go.
Remember, you can attach several carts together. The question is whether the tug has enough power to tow them and
It's
whether
cheeky.
you have enough skill to attach them together. Now drive the tug with the cart behind the loader that you set up earlier. Leave yourself enough space to handle the luggage safely, then exit the tug. enter the luggage hold and manually load the bags onto the conveyor belt and then onto the cart. To enter the luggage hold, press the button on screen to crouch. Alright, now move to the front hold and retrieve the luggage from there. You already know what to do.
Watch out, we're flying through this now. This definitely could be fun multiplayer. Yes, we're definitely going to do this again. Maybe not next Thursday, but the following Thursday. Definitely would like to do this multiplayer with some friends. It would be a lot of fun. Oh no. Definitely would be fun.
Now you need to transport all the collected luggage to the sorting area and transfer them to the belt that will direct them to the terminal.
Alright, good. Let's go. Makes the game way better? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I kind of just wanted to take tonight to like learn everything. I had no clue it was like this crazy in depth, to be honest with you, man. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. I can never make that turn.
Start the belt by pressing the button on the side and gently lay the suitcases on it to deliver them to the baggage claim.
Where the fuck are you going? He was just took off. I didn't know you could take the thing down. That makes so much easier. Bye. We need our bags.
Great. Now we will deal with loading luggage onto the aircraft. Luggage is collected from the luggage sorting area through the appropriate slides, where it is automatically sorted by the system to make our work easier. Open the tablet and go to the operations list, then select Flight Mike Sierra 3214 in the departures section to check the box number where you will collect incoming luggage. As you can see, the suitcases will be delivered to the box indicated on the tablet. Drive there and wait for the luggage.
Roger that.
Your task will be to load the suitcases onto the luggage carts and deliver them to the front luggage compartment.
How many bags is that? 6? Yeah. Good. Let's go. Is there an echo in here? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, multiplayer would be absolute badass for this. 100% agree.
Okay, now just like when unloading luggage, you need to use the luggage loader to load the luggage. Place it under the front cargo doors and adjust the tape to the correct height. Remember to start the tape to move the suitcases up towards the aircraft. You'll have to enter and neatly arrange the suitcases inside the cargo hold.
To just mirror the A320 baggage way easier than the Boeings. Alright, there we go. Stop this. Y. Back it up just a little bit. Good. We're going to... Okay, so I have to come down here. Fully out of the way. Okay, there we go. You have to be right into it to interact. Cap, check if the buttons work so you don't need to board the belt vehicle every time. What do you mean? Worst was MD-80s? Yeah, MD-80s and CRJs I've heard are brutal.
As a final step, transport all the vehicles to the parking area so that they don't obstruct other activities.
Oh, there's a little box there with buttons. Okay, cool. I didn't know I could interact with that. Thank you.
Great. Now you know how to unload and load luggage on an Airbus A320neo aircraft.
Yes, I do.
See you later.
See you. All right, there we go, chat. All right, let's do the refueling. And then we'll probably call it at that. We'll probably do both. We'll see what it's like. Fueling at 7:37.
Hello there. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to handle refueling a 737 MAX 8. Refueling an aircraft is one of the most dangerous tasks performed on an airport's apron.
Oh.
The hazard of fire, spills, and other dangers are high, so you must follow many safety rules. But don't worry, I will explain everything to you.
All right.
An aircraft is standing at the stand, with a planned departure very soon. Your task is to refuel the appropriate amount of fuel and ensure that the tanks are properly balanced. Get into the tanker truck and drive it to the vicinity of the indicated aircraft. Remember, under no circumstances should you turn off the engine in the tanker when refueling. There is an important reason for this, namely, in the event of a fire, you must quickly move the tanker away from the aircraft and the terminal to prevent a potential disaster.
Got that damn right.
Okay, jump out of the cab and then open the door to the tanker's fuel compartment. Now you'll need to protect yourself and the aircraft from possible sparks by connecting the grounding cable. Grab the grounding cable on the left side of the container. To connect the grounding cable, go to the aircraft's rear wheel and follow the actions displayed on the screen. Then open the flap on the aircraft wing to prepare for connecting the fuel hose. Approach the tanker, grab the fuel hose and pull it under the wing and connect it to the inlet.
Just how the Maxes are refueled?
Great. Now check the tablet for the amount of fuel you'll need to refuel the aircraft. Go to the Operations tab. Select the aircraft that you need to refuel. In the task table, you will see the amount of fuel you need to refuel. Then go to the aircraft's refueling panel.
Okay.
Okay, now I'll explain how to operate the fuel panel. The panel is divided into 3 columns and 3 rows, where each is assigned to its corresponding fuel tank. Tanks 1 and 2 are wing tanks, and the center tank is, as the name suggests, in the center of the aircraft between the wings.
Okay.
In the first row, you'll find bulbs that illuminate when the valves are open. In the second row, there are valve switches which can be set to open and closed.
Okay.
The third row contains the fuel quantity selector dial, the current fuel level indicator, and the target fuel level in kilograms.
Okay.
Since you already have the panel explained, we'll now focus on the refueling process itself.
Hi, Joby.
You must distribute the amount of fuel indicated on the tablet between the 3 fuel tanks of the aircraft. The fuel tanks in the aircraft are located inside the wings and in the central tank located between the wings. First, you refuel the wing tanks, and then you refuel the remaining amount of fuel to the central tank. You'll need to calculate how to distribute the fuel between the tanks. Each wing holds 3.9 tons of fuel, and the central tank holds 13.1 tons.
So 3.9, 3.9.
To select the amount of fuel, toggle the right side of the switch.
4.2.
To stop, toggle the left side of the switch.
Wait, what? Do I open all of them? I missed that completely. I was looking at chat. What did he say? Fuck. Under the gauges? Oh. Okay, so wing tanks first. So I'm pre-selecting, right? Is that what I'm doing? Okay, so we need 12, so it would be 4, 4, and 4 would be 12. So if we're doing 3.9, 3.9.
Now open the valves in the wing tanks. To exit the panel view, press the button displayed on screen.
Hold on, we need to put this guy needs to be at 4.2. 4.2 for this guy. There we go. Okay. Now what did it say? Exit the fuel panel. I don't know how to.
Now we only need to start the pump in the tanker by pulling the first lever from the left. You don't have to worry about overfilling, as it has an automatic fuel flow blocking system that will stop when the selected value on the computer is reached. Once the computer blocks the flow, you'll need to manually secure the valve by switching the switch to the closed position.
Goes pretty quick, holy shit. That's what I'm saying, Chris. Holy macaroni, dude. I see why there's so many different like crews that work on the airplane now. This is insane. Center pump takes a little bit longer. Does it actually go that fast in real life? Absolutely, Briggy. Yeah, for sure. Imagine this combined with 2020, it'd be pretty wild, man. No way they're putting 1,200 kilograms of fuel in that plane in 2 minutes. I would agree. Yeah. Maybe, though. I don't know. Who knows? I would say it probably takes, 10 to 15 minutes would probably be a little bit more accurate. All right, there we go.
Then
Off.
open the valve for the central tank to refuel it. When finished, do the same with the other tanks and set the switch to the closed position. Great. Approach the tanker and turn off the fuel pump.
Okay.
Now disconnect the hose from the aircraft and return it to the tanker. Then disconnect the grounding cable, close the panel flap on the aircraft's wing, and close the flap on the tanker.
Boom.
To confirm that you have completed the task, use the communication panel. Open it by performing the action displayed on screen. After opening it, select the Flight Crew tab, then Fuel, and finally, confirm refueling. Great! Now you can refuel the 737 MAX 8 aircraft. You'll be able to do this task on your own during work. Just remember to move the tanker to a safe location after refueling. Until next time.
Cool. All right, let's do the A321 now. Because I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit different, right? Where's the tax spread? Yeah, I know. Non-existent in that one. All right, let's refuel the 320.
Hello there. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to handle refueling Airbus A320neo aircraft. Refueling an aircraft is one of the most dangerous tasks performed on an airport's apron. The hazard of fire, spills, and other dangers are high, so you must follow many safety rules. But don't worry, I will explain everything to you. An aircraft is standing at the stand, with a planned departure very soon. Your task is to refuel the appropriate amount of fuel and ensure that the tanks are properly balanced. Get into the tanker truck and drive it to the vicinity of the indicated aircraft. Remember, under no circumstances should you turn off the engine in the tanker when refueling. There is an important reason for this, namely, in the event of a fire, you must quickly move the tanker away from the aircraft and the terminal to prevent a potential disaster. Okay, jump out of the cab and then open the door to the tanker's fuel compartment. Now you'll need to protect yourself and the aircraft. Grab the grounding cable on the left. To connect the grounding cable, go to the aircraft's rear wheel and follow the actions displayed on the screen. Then open the flap on the aircraft wing to prepare for connecting the fuel hose. Approach the tanker, grab the fuel hose and pull it under the wing and connect it to the inlet. Great. Now check the tablet for the amount of fuel you'll need to refuel the aircraft. Go to the Operations tab. Select the aircraft that you need to refuel. In the task table, you will see the amount of fuel you need to refuel. Then go to the aircraft's refueling panel.
Where the hell's that? Oh, right here.
Now that the fuel panel is revealed, take a moment to study it, and I'll explain how to use it. Starting from the top, you have the fuel quantity displayed on 3 screens, showing the amount of fuel in each tank. Below there are 3 indicators that tell you whether the valve to the tank is open. These switches are used to manually open or close the valves.
Okay.
This switch is used to select the mode between refueling and draining fuel from the tanks. Using this switch, you perform 2 tests. The high-level test checks the operation of the high-level fuel lights. LTS checks the proper operation of all fuel level sensors and screens. This switch starts the batteries needed to start the fuel panel system. On the left side, there is a display that informs you about the amount of fuel you have selected to refuel.
Okay.
Below it, there is a switch that adjusts the final fuel value.
Okay.
On the right side, the display shows the total fuel amount from all tanks.
Okay.
The end lamp informs you when the refueling process is complete.
Okay.
Now that the panel has been explained, we'll focus on refueling itself.
All right.
You need to distribute the amount of fuel indicated in the tablet between the 3 tanks of the aircraft.
Okay.
Unlike the 737, in the A320, the computer automatically distributes fuel between tanks.
Airbus again.
Your task is to select the appropriate appropriate amount of fuel using the pre-selected switch. To set the desired amount of fuel, toggle the right side of the switch.
So we need 11.7.
Toggle the left side of the switch.
It's already got 2,000. We need 13.7.
You can decrease it by switching the switch to the DEC position.
So we need 11.7.
Now we will go through the panel preparation for refueling. Start the battery by switching it to the on position.
We go 11.7.
Then conduct the LTS test. Now start the high-level test. Add 11.7 tons of fuel to the tank using the pre-selected switch.
Nope, it's not here. You just said that. Put 11.7. There we go. And I go. Well, if they need 13.7, they already have 2,000 on board. It would just be 11.7, wouldn't it be? All right, and then I just refuel the airplane. Or is there something else you need to do? There we go. I see what you're saying. It might do it, eh? It might do it here. It might just put it to 11.7, not bring it up to 13.7. That's exactly what it did. Okay. So you're right. So we need to put this to 13.7. You're 100% correct. Plot.
To exit the panel view, press the button displayed on screen.
You are 100% correct. There we go. So that goes off. That goes off.
Now we only need to start the pump in the tanker by pulling the first lever from the left. You don't have to worry about overfilling, as it has an automatic fuel flow blocking system that will stop when the selected value on the computer is reached. Once the computer blocks the flow, you'll need to manually secure the valve by switching the switch to the closed position. After the computer blocks the flow, you must manually secure the valve by switching the mode select switch to the off position and locking the switch with a lock. Now turn off the battery on the panel. Then close the fuel panel door. Great! Approach the tanker and turn off the fuel pump. Now disconnect the hose from the aircraft and return it to the tanker. Then disconnect the grounding cable, close the panel flap on the aircraft's wing, and close the flap on the tanker.
It's way faster than real life? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. For simulation purposes, right?
To confirm that you have completed the task, use the communication panel. Open it by performing the action displayed on screen. After opening it, select the Flight Crew tab.
Don't forget to
then
steal the fuel.
And finally, confirm refueling. Great! Now you can refuel an A320 aircraft. Keep in mind to move the tanker to a safe location after refueling. See you later.
Bye. Alrighty. Here we go. Man. Slamming through these tutorials. What would be after? Pushback and walk around. Alright, let's finish off with pushback and walk around. It is the last tutorial, and then we'll call it a day, chat. Hopefully it doesn't take us 15 years to do this.
In today's tutorial, you'll learn about the pushback and walk around procedures.
This is
The
Key West.
pushback procedure is one of the most difficult
Right.
ones you can do at the airport. When pushing an aircraft back, you must be careful about your speed, the angle at which you're steering the aircraft, and of course everyone on board the aircraft and around you. The pushback procedure is typically performed with the help of a special vehicle and a tow bar. We will be operating such a vehicle specifically designed for this task, the Goldhofer Bison. These vehicles are characterized by high power and torque, which means that certain models can push even the heaviest of aircrafts with full loads. Let's get started. Your initial task is to attach the tow bar to the back of the Bison. Before you do that, you need to prepare it for transport. Use the handle in the middle of the tow bar to lift the wheels and increase the clearance for transport.
Well, they'll put the tow bar all the way over here.
Now you're ready to attach the tow bar to the Bison.
Okay, I have to bring it over here. Imagine ramping, jumping on the tug. Got you. Well, you really can't see anything out of here, can you?
Okay, now you need to transport the vehicle with the tow bar into position in front of the aircraft we will be pushing.
They actually back this up? I thought they
You
used...
must park in such a way that the tow bar is facing the aircraft's wheel. So you'll have to maneuver in reverse. I recommend changing the camera to an external view to make your work easier. Great! Now, go out and detach the tow bar from the back of the Bison. Now park the Bison so that it is behind the tow bar facing the front of the plane. You must park in such a way that the tow bar is facing the aircraft's wheel. So you'll have to maneuver in reverse. I recommend changing the camera to an external view to make your work easier.
Okay. Why? No. What they want? Why wouldn't it just let me put them all down?
Great. Now wait for the aircraft to start the APU. In this case, the APU will be started automatically. In a normal scenario, you'll have to notify the pilots of the APU startup, but you'll learn about this in the GPU tutorial. Before departure, you must check if all the aircraft components have been secured and if there are any items on the plane. This process is called the walk-around, in which you walk around the plane, checking its individual components and verifying that they've not been damaged. To do the verification, approach the highlighted area and hold down the button displayed until it is verified. If you believe all the elements have been checked thoroughly, open the communication panel, go to the flight deck tab, and then select walk around.
Isn't this the pilot's job? Ground crew too? Interesting. Okay.
Now your task is to attach the tow bar to the aircraft. To do this, approach it and grab it by the front handles by performing the displayed action. Then using the controls displayed, you can guide it with you. To turn the tow bar left or right, use the buttons displayed. To tilt the tow bar up or down, use the buttons displayed. Now that you know how to operate the tow bar, attach it to the indicated element on the aircraft's front wheel. Then, attach the tow bar to the front hitch of the Bison. Great, now get behind the wheel of the Bison. Before you begin pushback, you'll have to wait for a signal from the crew that you can start pushing the plane.
Alright.
You'll see this signal by the illumination of the position lights.
Okay.
These are red flashing lights located at the bottom and top of the aircraft. If they are on, it means you can go ahead and start pushing the plane. In this case, the plane will be taking off from runway 27, so you need to push it out to the left. Remember to make smooth movements and brake calmly if you need to, as the crew is likely conducting a safety briefing for the passengers. During the pushback, you'll have to notify the crew that they may start the engines. You will do this using the communication panel in the flight deck tab. Remember to inform the pilots to start the engines before moving the plane onto the taxiway, to avoid prolonging the standing time. There will be a zone on the taxiway where you'll have to place the plane so that its wheels are inside it. The plane must be positioned as parallel as possible to the taxiway lines. Once you have stopped, the supervisor will detach the tow bar and bypass pin from the plane for you. When the tow bar is detached from the plane and reconnected to the Bison, you'll have to drive back to the stand from the taxiway.
not bad, chat.
Great. Now go back to the stand from which we pushed the aircraft.
What? How do I get... What do you mean, get back to the stand? How? I don't understand what he wants me to do. I can't. He didn't disconnect me. He said he was gonna disconnect the tow bar. Tow bar has been disconnected. I can't move, man. For both engines to start, maybe? I don't know. It's because you didn't raise the wheels? It never told me to raise the wheels. Is there like a way to like redo this? Hold on. Let's redo that.
In today's tutorial,
Yeah.
use the hand.
Yeah.
Now you're ready to attach the tow bar to the bison.
No, it wouldn't let me exit the vehicle. It wouldn't let me do anything. Could do what plot told me to do. Hello?
Okay, now you need to transport the vehicle with the tow bar into position in front of the aircraft we will be pushing.
Yeah, for some reason it tells you to connect it like this first. It's a little bit weird.
You must park in such a way that the tow bar is facing the aircraft's wheel. So, you'll have to maneuver in reverse. Great! Now, go out and detach the tow bar from the back of the bison. Now park the bison so that it is behind the tow bar facing the front of the plane. You must park in such a way that the tow bar is facing the aircraft's wheel. so you'll have to maneuver in reverse. I recommend changing the camera to an external view to make your work easier. Great. Now wait for the aircraft to start the APU. In this case, the APU will be started automatically. Before departure, you must check if all... This process is called the walk-around, in which you walk around the plane, checking its individual components. To do the verification, approach the... If you believe all the elements have been... Now your task is to attach the tow bar to the aircraft. To do this, approach it and grab it by the front handles by performing the displayed action. Then using the controls displayed, you can guide it with you. To turn the tow bar left or right, use the buttons displayed. To tilt the tow bar up or down, use the buttons displayed. Now that you know how to operate the tow bar, attach it to the indicated element on the aircraft's front wheel.
Hello?
Then, attach the tow bar to the front hitch of the Bison.
Okay, should be good now.
Great. Now get behind the wheel of the Bison. Before you begin pushback, you'll see, in this case, the remember to make smooth. Remember to inform there will be a zone on the taxiway where you'll have to place the plane so that its wheels are inside it. The plane must be positioned as parallel as possible to the taxiway lines. Once you have stopped, the supervisor will detach the tow bar and bypass pin from the plane for you. When the tow bar is detached from the plane and reconnected to the Bison, you'll have to drive back to the stand from the taxiway.
Not nearly as nice as a pushback this time, but that's okay.
Great. Now go back to the stand from which we pushed the aircraft.
Okay, I see. Now he's actually like disconnecting it. Now it's doing its thing. Nah, dude, this is definitely bugged out. This is definitely bugged out because, look, I can't move again. It's telling me to go back to the stand, but it's clearly bugged. We even saw, like, he lifted it. Even, like, he's bugged out. Like, what is he doing? All right, there we go. I still can't go backwards, though, or forwards. Disappeared. He's giving it a thumbs up. We're completely stuck. Plane might take off with a tug included. It was mentioned in some posts. Alright, well, chat, I don't have time to do this one. It's already 10 p.m. I gotta take Daisy out. But anyways, friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I certainly did. I apologize if people came here expecting to see, like, full-on gameplay, but at least we did the tutorial, and at least that's working, right? I mean, look at the tutorial's working. Oh, suddenly it let me free. Well, there we go, chat. We can actually finish the tutorial. It actually let me go. Imagine that. That was weird. It was like super bugged out.
Congratulations. You have just completed the tutorial on the pushback and walk around process.
The guy's going with the plane.
You know how to perform these operations.
Where you go? Jim! Where are you going, Jim? Jim! Oh, man. Alrighty, chat. That's going to wrap it up for me. Thanks so much for coming to hang out today. I truly do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, kind of something that we're trying new this year, right? Is a different game. A different game every second Thursday, just to kind of see what you guys are interested in. I'm glad I was able to keep it aviation themed, but that was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Guys, have a great evening. I gotta go take Daisy out now. I hope to see you all on Saturday for more cargo ops, as it just got updated again. So absolutely awesome. Take care, friends. Have a great Thursday evening. Have a great Friday, and I'll catch you guys all on Saturday. See ya!